Babe. Really? You thought you lost your life in it. Your whole life in it.
I didn't want to have to bend down to get home.
So tell me.
Yes.
What do these words mean to you?
What do these?
Pop one to the head. Now you know he did. What do those words mean to you? Explain.
Those are the lyrics from Go DJ.
Go DJ by Lil Wayne, Manny Fresh. Okay,
Yes.
okay. Why are you laughing so hard?
The other day, we were watching something with your dad, and I made the joke, and I said, now you know he did, and we were trying to figure out what song it was from. And once we figured it out, we started singing it, and we were listening to the lyrics like,
I remember.
hold on.
I watched the clip of Manny Fresh explaining how that song was made.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And the Go DJ part has nothing to do with what he
Right.
was rapping about. Pow one to the head. Now you know he did.
And we were just laughing at how, like, we used to sing that song not knowing what we were singing.
Not at all. At all.
Well, knowing what we were
talk
singing, but
about
never, like, putting it together. Like, there's talking about full-on murder right here. Like,
Not only full on murder, they're also talking about, come on, go DJ. Come on.
yeah, and then it's like,
Which a DJ where we from is where, you have a block party, essentially.
yeah.
Right?
That is funny.
Come on, go DJ. That's my DJ. Pow! One to the head. Now you know you did. Now you know I played like a pro in that game.
Wait,
What's the word looking
is it on the chest?
What's the words? Okay, I gotta look up the words. Murder 101, the hottest under the sun. I come from under the Tommy, busting a Tommy. I come from under the garment, your chest and your arm hit, pow, one to the head. Now you know he did. Now go DJ.
And we was just like,
those don't go together at all. But it was a beat, it was a bop, and it was Wayne rapping on it.
wait, and they played that song everywhere.
Everywhere. Straight. It starts the first words of Murder 101. And they played that everywhere. I'm talking
So
about
it's
the
not
radio.
even like it's not even like we could have avoided listening to it. They would play it everywhere.
But on the radio, they just say 101, the hottest under the sun. What?
Oh, that is funny.
You ready?
Yeah.
What up, though? Welcome to the episode of Taking the Stage. I'm the Mad Guy Steve. This is Paigey, babe. All right, so today I actually make a list. So we watch a lot of movies together, and I usually have us watching sports movies.
Yes.
So I wanted us to list our best sports movies of all time, or favorite sports movies of all time.
Okay.
Now, I have a lot on my list,
Oh,
but
I know we're gonna overlap a lot.
we may overlap, and not only that, I'm gonna do mine based on the ones I watched the most. I'll have honorable mentions after.
Honorable mentions. You already have a long list plus honorable mentions.
Yes. The reason why I'm doing this is because some of the movies I would not watch now.
Okay.
Mainly because, okay, you can see it's problematic, or you can see, there's some issues there. We probably shouldn't be watching this in the first place, or probably making a story about it first. So that type of thing. But
Okay.
you'll see what I mean when I get to them. But I'm gonna list them based on the ones that I've watched the most. Okay.
Got it.
Sound good?
Yeah.
You made your list?
I did.
You really made a list this time?
I made a list.
And you're not just
for real.
Googling it.
I'm really not. No screenshots.
That one looked good. There we go. There's the movie. That's the movie right there. All right, you go first.
I didn't put them in any order, but
Okay, that's fine. No worries.
remember the Titans.
Okay, so you want to messing with me. You knew this was going to be my first movie. Okay, all right. Remember the Titans. Okay,
Yes.
okay.
I mean, I would still watch that movie.
Yes. That's the one I've watched the most. That's my favorite. Maybe my favorite Denzel movie of all time, but definitely my favorite sports movie of all time. It's just a great movie. Yeah.
Hayden Panettiere was funny in the movie too. When she was a little kid. The little girl.
Who's that?
Hayden Panettiere. She used to be on like a lot of Disney stuff. Disney movies.
The white girl?
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. I thought you meant the black girl, his daughter.
Oh.
Because I was like, what she was in? What else she was in? But she was funny too in the movie.
Yeah.
When white girl bounced the ball to her,
they did have a good dynamic in that movie.
That was hilarious. Yeah, but it's just a great movie. Just it deals with race, it deals with pride, it deals with football and sports, and kind of I think it was set in the 70s. I want to say.
Really? It was that
60s
late?
or 70s, okay. Maybe 60s. But the integration of a black school into a white school the district was forced to do this, and so just how they dealt with that. But yeah, it's a great movie. I say top 10, 15 movies of all time.
I feel like that's a lot of people's top sports movie.
Yeah. Especially if you're out around our age,
and just like locker room dynamics and stuff too.
Yeah.
We'll play it out. I like it.
All right, of course, that was tops on my list. Okay.
Uh-huh.
The next I have, again, based on the ones that I've watched the most.
Okay.
White Man Can't Jump.
No, I scratched that off my list.
Okay. I've watched it just so many times. I probably was not supposed to watch it.
We watched it recently.
We watched it recently again, just off GP, and it still holds up. It's still a great movie. But Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson, and
Rosie
Perez. Just a great movie. Was in there? Dwayne Wayne.
Yes.
We saw that the smart guy daddy.
Yes.
CJ Floyd Henderson is in there.
Mr. Henderson, yes.
And then but it's just a great movie. It
is.
Yeah, it still holds up.
I didn't like it as much like growing up.
Yeah.
But watching it now, I can see why it's good.
Yeah.
It's not really one of my movies where I'm like, all right, let's put on White Man Can't Jump. But if it's on, like, I wouldn't mind everything.
And it was just on all the time growing up. So I watched it all the time. But and then so we'll talk about this throughout, but then some of these have sequels.
Really?
Or have remakes, and in this one, the remake is just not nearly as good.
Now, don't ask me in these movies if I like the second better than the first and all that type of stuff, because I'm not going to know.
Okay, fair enough. So you're saying you don't like White Man Can't Jump, the second one better than the first one?
I didn't even know that there was a second one.
And I think it's a rapper or something that's in it. Or, the white boy rapper. He's the one who plays the white boy.
Logic?
No. No, there's a younger guy. Cause he was.
Can't be Eminem, cause he old.
I said a younger guy, Paige.
Oh. You're losing me on the amount of white rappers I know.
Yeah, this was 2 years ago. Yeah.
I've never seen these people. Is that Lil Dicky?
No, Jack Harlow. Yeah. You have no idea who that is, right?
Mm-mm.
Of course not. So, but yes.
That's the girl from Bel Air? The dancer?
Oh, yeah, I guess so, yeah. I mean, that's some pretty, it was a decent, look, Blake Griffin's in it. It was a decently funded movie, but yeah, it just flopped. It was, it's not the same dynamic. The other movie came out in the 90s, right? So it made sense in that context. In 2025, that just doesn't make sense. That clearly. But Jack Harlow can actually play basketball, so that's probably one of the reasons why he was cast in it. And he's famous. So
I don't know what he sings. So
we're not gonna know that song.
Oh, okay.
I don't know that song. I don't know. Only reason I know him is because he was in NBA 2K.
Oh, so he plays like that, like he's a professional player too.
No. They had like famous people in the Lil Wayne was in it, and
like
Big
that.
Sean was in it. Yeah, so was on the game as good characters when it first comes out, to promote the game.
Got it.
Yeah, so that's the only reason I knew who he was. Otherwise,
did you play with his character?
Yeah.
So he's tall.
No.
Oh.
I mean, not like NBA tall. I don't know how tall he is. Okay. But he's not ridiculously tall. Like he's shorter than Big Sean.
Is that why they call him Big Sean? He's tall? I don't know.
I'm just saying in the game.
Oh.
Because J. Cole. Not Big Sean. J. Cole was in the game. Because J. Cole is like 6'3".
Oh, okay.
And he plays basketball.
You can't tell watching the TV.
Why are you asking how tall this man is and you don't even know? You sorry, this man. You do not know this man.
I don't. I thought that was Lil Dicky from the show.
You're limited on my white rappers. Like, I said it, but okay. I said Lil Dicky. I mean,
look.
You're pushing your limits.
I had to really think about that one. It was the curly hair. That's what I thought about him.
It's because they're both Jewish, bitch. All right, we're done here. Episode over. Okay. All right, what you got?
I want to switch one. Oh, no, I can say this one. The Sandlot.
Why are you just trying to take my favorite one, bro? That's just not necessary.
You should have started your list with your favorite.
Because I have more than that you say Sandlot, and I wrote Sandlot on here. But I have more than... Okay, The Sandlot, yes. What's The Sandlot about, Paige? Because we just watched that recently, too.
Yes, we just watched it with
the kids.
Yeah.
But we took out all
our whole family, basically.
Yeah.
But
we took out all the unclean parts, I guess, because they're kids.
I didn't even realize that the kids was cussing like that.
Yeah.
But about the new kid in town, and he was playing. They invited him to play on the baseball team, like the neighborhood baseball team. So it was just about, I guess, is it a coming of age? Like him moving to a new town, getting to know people, trying to like find his footing and his place, not only in life, like growing up as a kid, but within his friend group as well.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you didn't get to the... I guess that is the gist of it. Then what happens?
He stole his stepfather's ball.
Signed by...
Babe Ruth.
There we go.
Yes.
All right, okay. In my mind, you were going to say, the candy ball man. Here we go again.
Those things are good. Well, I haven't had one in a long time.
That's a Babe Ruth. I'm sorry, it's a Baby Ruth, not Babe Ruth. But go ahead. You got me mixing it up. Go ahead.
Kind of makes me want a Payday because they're kind of like the same thing.
They are. They're pretty much the exact same thing. Proceed. Actually, wait. But no, don't the Payday got the nuts on the outside? That's the weird one. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
It's so good.
It's decent. None of them Snickers, but go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Preco. She didn't start dreaming about it. Oh, we still a podcast. No, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What was it? The Sandlot.
I'm trying to get my focus back.
She started dreaming about Reese's Cups.
I don't like those. Look, it's probably been like over a decade since I've had that stuff, but the last time I had it, I know it tastes good.
Probably last time you were pregnant.
No.
Oh, with 30 you wasn't on sweets. It was Mel you was on sweets.
No, 30 I was on sweets more than Mel.
Oh.
Mel was a bunch of like garlic and stuff. But
Oh yeah, Mel was some weird stuff. You eat an onion straight off like it's an apple.
Stop making me hungry.
I'm sorry. Okay. Go ahead. Sandlot.
So he took the ball, his stepfather's ball, signed by Babe Ruth. And they were playing with it, and it went over the fence by the dog and James Earl Jones. Mm-hmm. So they were afraid to go and knock, so they concocted this plan on how to get the ball back.
Yeah.
So each person kind of played their role in trying to get the ball back. Gotcha.
And what's the famous line? Or the famous word?
You killing me, Smalls?
Oh, that's actually... I was going to say forever.
Oh.
Remember that was in my vow?
Yes, your vow.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Sandlot, one of the greatest movies of all time. Yes, probably my second favorite sports movie. Maybe even my first. I don't know. Okay. All right. Well, next I have on my list. Again, this is just by ones that I've watched the most.
Okay.
Jamaica's got that bobsled team.
Oh, that's on my list.
I knew it was on your list. That's why. Nah, not what we're doing.
You petty.
Because I was about to say another one.
Take mine.
Jamaica, Cool Runnings. Okay,
yes.
Okay. Cool Runnings, Jamaican bobsled team. Again, there are 4 racers. Sorry, there's 3 racers or track stars, and they're trying to make the Olympic team.
Yes.
But they all make each other fall in the race, and so, but they really want to escape or make it to the Olympics, and so. One of them's best friend becomes the fourth person. They decide they're going to be a bobsled team, even though bobsledding is on the snow and they're in Jamaica.
In the Winter Olympics.
In the Winter Olympics. And so they get this coach who's a former bobsled Olympic coach who he's a famous person, actor too. He was in Home Alone, and he was on a bunch of other stuff, older stuff that I don't really know. But then they recruit him to be the coach, and then he takes them to the Olympics. And yeah, that's the story. It's pretty good. Yeah.
I always loved when they first got there, and they weren't prepared for how cold it was.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody was like just freezing. I'm like, that's me with the slightest breeze. So funny. Hold on. Yes.
Leave the door alone. Go back up front. We're doing a podcast. No, show me after we're done the podcast, okay? Boy.
I put it on.
All right, go back up front. I see it. I see it.
Wait, hold on real quick. I gotta get a picture of this. 30. Turn your head.
Say cheese.
Cheese.
All right, put it in the portrait page.
30. Turn around to the back. Let me see the back.
All right. You're silly. Now go ahead. Go back up front. No, Mel. We're still doing a podcast. Go back up front. We're almost done.
Okay. So let's cook it up.
Thank you. Jamaica's by the bobsled team. Okay, what you got next? Leave the door alone, please.
King Richard.
Okay, I didn't have King Richard on mine. Okay, that's pretty good.
I really enjoyed that movie.
Yes. It was literally Oscar worthy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was just a great movie. Just telling the story of what you tell.
The Venus and Serena. Well, their dad.
Yes.
From I guess their dad's perspective, and the huge role he played in their success. But I didn't know.
Stephen, leave the door alone.
Oh, all of the backstory. I mean, you know some history, but I didn't know all of the, I guess, nuanced parts.
Mm-hmm.
And then with the film came all of the, the interviews and everything.
Yeah.
And just going back. And I really enjoyed how everyone as a community came together around the film.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a really good one.
And now you know why Serena could crip walk.
Right. Why they don't play.
You hear me?
Because even the mama didn't play.
Right. Which that was a stepmom though, right? Yeah. Remember that was his daughters from a previous marriage, right? They were a blended family.
Right.
So Serena and, oh no, that's what it was. He had other children. That was their daughters together.
The mom.
Yeah, that was their daughters.
Yes.
So that was their mom, but the other children were from a different dad.
Got it.
Yeah. All right. Next I have, again, based on the ones that I've watched the most.
You been looking at my list?
Space Jam.
Space Jam?
Yeah. Now, I liked the movie growing up. Now that I've watching it as an adult, Michael Jordan cannot act at all. Most of the people who are not actual actors clearly cannot act at all. None of the athletes. Okay. But I watched it a bajillion times.
Probably because it was like partially animated.
But the animation was good.
Exactly. So we really didn't care as kids.
Oh, that's what you're saying. Yes, exactly. Yeah. So we didn't care about the actual acting.
Yeah.
The acting was terrible in that movie.
I don't think I watched it recently, but Space Jam, it was cool.
Yeah. So, but I just remember watching it as like a teenager, and I'm like, this is a terrible movie. I mean, the plot is good, right? Okay, Michael Jordan helps the Looney Tunes. The Monstars take all the Looney Tunes and Monstars have to are playing a basketball game and the Monstars are trying to take over, and so they take all the gifts from actual NBA players, and so Looney Tunes recruit Michael Jordan to help them defeat the Monstars. And they take from Sean Bradley, Charles Barkley, Patrick Ewing, Muggsy Bogues, and one other person I can't remember. And Larry Bird, I think. Yeah.
You know a lot about the film.
You remember all them boys?
No.
So I don't know if it was Larry Bird. I think it was some other basketball player, NBA player. But I remember because I remember the characters because I remember they specifically chose certain heights. I remember thinking this as a kid because Muggsy Bogues is literally 5'5", 5'6", but again NBA player, and then Sean Bradley's like 7'6".
Oh wow!
And so, but they had to have a range of Monstars, right? And so that range kind of helped them to. So anyway, but yeah, it was a good movie when I was a kid. It's a terrible.
You wouldn't watch it now?
Never.
Even with your children?
I mean, I guess. So I wouldn't say never. Yeah, maybe I'll watch it with them, but I don't think they would be interested in it because it's also like when we put
they
on
like basketball.
They do like basketball, but then when we put on like older cartoons because the animation is so old, they're used to the nowadays animation.
Yeah.
Like even PBS stuff, it's not like the flashy type stuff, so they may not even enjoy that part of it, which would be the whole reason why I watch it with them. So like Shane Jr. might.
They're gonna enjoy it. Sit there and be quiet.
Well, I mean, but I don't think they would. Well, at this age, they definitely wouldn't stay with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. I could watch it with them. But speaking of, remember I said earlier about the sequels. So Space Jam 2 with LeBron, I did not like it at all. Yeah, I'm the biggest LeBron fan there.
Was it made for kids?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's made just like the other Space Jam. I just didn't like the movie.
Were his kids in it?
Even though Michael Jordan had his kids in it, and they could not act.
What made him want to redo Space Jam?
They've been saying that he was supposed to redo it for a very long time, but also because it's a basketball movie. Also, he's in Los Angeles and all that, and so and him branching out. I mean, he has his own production company, so it was always on the table that he would properly remake Space Jam. But I didn't like the movie at all. I like him in a lot of stuff though, but not in that. Too much care for it at all. It's a lot of LeBron acting. He can play basketball. He's the greatest of all time.
Steven!
Acting, hit or miss, one might say.
Wow.
All right, what else you got?
Double Team.
Not Double Team. back. All right, so what's next? Brink. What was after that? Johnny Tsunami. Alley Cat Strike.
Let me add that to my list.
We can talk about all of them. Go ahead. Start with Double Team. I didn't really watch Double Team that much. I watched it like once or twice, but that's about it.
It was the basketball movie about the two sisters. I think they were twins.
They were twins in the movie. They were not twins in real life.
Oh, okay.
I watched a documentary on it.
But just about them going, about their career as, I guess, basketball stars. And then all I can remember is fast forward to the end. they were playing professionally. Now, when I was first watching the movie as a kid, I didn't know that it was based off of real basketball players.
I don't know that it is.
Or real teams.
I don't know that it is.
I thought that they played on real teams, not the actual actors.
They were playing in high school in the movie.
No, after that.
Oh,
when they went on to the WNBA.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember the end of the movie. I remember the end of one of these movies that has an actual WNBA game being played as the ending scene.
Let me double check.
Let you double team check.
Steven. But yeah, that was I really liked that movie because I guess back in the day you didn't really, female sports wasn't really like huge, especially basketball. Yeah. So it was fun to see them. But watching it back now, like some of the clips and how people make fun of it and like, how people are, people always point out how they weren't really.
Worst move of all time. Worst move of all time.
But you couldn't tell me that they weren't really playing basketball.
The worst. How you got shook by that? How did you get shook by that? Even at high school level, no one gets shook by that move.
I believed it.
Never. You know what I believe more? The ending to Alley Cat Strike. That's how much more I believe than the ending.
So you never tried to do that?
Yes, a million times. Never worked. Hence, I believe that more. Never.
Double Team was good though.
Double Team. I've seen it once or twice.
I don't really think it was a movie like it wasn't a movie that was created for like the sports aspect of it.
Yeah.
It was more like the story, the takeaway of it.
But similar to, like I said, Alley Cat Strike, right? Mm-hmm. Great movie. Or Brink. Or Johnny Tsunami.
Yeah.
Those weren't, yeah. I was trying to think of but Brink was the skating one. But those, wait, was Brink the skating one or skateboard?
Skating
on skates, okay, yeah. There was a skateboard one too, I want to say. But
that was Johnny Tsunami, huh?
I thought Johnny Tsunami was snowboarding.
Oh.
I mean, surfing. Johnny Tsunami, yeah, he was surfing.
Yes. What was the skateboard one?
I don't remember. But all those
maybe
movies,
it is Brink.
All those movies weren't really about the actual sports, per se.
Mm-hmm.
They had some action in it, but it was more about the storyline, yeah. And because it's a Disney movie, so don't worry about, the characters. It's the worst movie of all time.
Steven, no, it's not.
No one gets shook by it. No one.
You weren't saying that at like 13 or whatever the movie came out.
100%. 100%. I watched NBA games. I watched college games. That's not a movie.
Steven.
I played basketball outside. I can do better than that move and shake somebody. You gotta see the clip again. You gotta see.
Steven.
You'll be like, oh, that's what they're laughing at. I got it. Makes sense. Next on my list, I have, so this is where we get to, again, the ones I've watched the most. Okay. But they may be a bit controversial if we nowadays.
Ooh, let's see.
Radio.
I don't mean to laugh at it.
Radio's a sports movie.
But why would you say it's controversial?
I'm saying, so we watch it with care now.
Yes.
I'm sorry, we watched it with care when we watched it.
Now.
We watched it with care when it came out.
Uh-huh.
But now it's kind of like, ooh, that's a whole movie about them essentially taking advantage of this young man.
I felt bad. I didn't understand. Like, it's not funny.
Yeah. Even though you just started off dying laughing.
Because I saw your face and I'm like, why are you making that face? But yeah, I just felt so much. That's probably why I only watched it once.
But I watched it all the time growing up. Mm. But I think the whole point of it being on so often was for you to understand that there's different types of people in the world. Right. But this kid was literally, and I made fun of, but also the coach who took him in kind of took advantage of him, kind of making him the mascot essentially of the team. Yeah. So there was even though it might have been a give and take in the movie, it made it seem like that, but if you look at it from the outside, like nowadays, you're like, okay, no, he actually just took advantage of this.
Yeah, in his face.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's a little, I still like the movie.
Yeah.
But and nowadays people take it and run with the narrative of who this character was. So anyway,
Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
Another one. I wasn't laughing like everybody else was laughing. I don't know. I just see things differently.
Yeah.
But
I didn't think about Forrest Gump. Yeah, that's an interesting comp. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, what else you got?
The Longest Yard.
Okay, that's on my list now.
You play that all the time.
In saying that, there's actually 2 Longest Yards.
Yes. When I was making my list, I saw that. Oh. I said, they have the wrong year.
Whatever the Burt something, he's in both of them. Uh-huh. The main character in the first one, he's in the Burt Reynolds. Yes. He's in the Adam Sandler one as well. Uh-huh. The Adam Sandler one is the one where we all know. So it's Adam Sandler and there are a bunch of actual NFL players, or like Nelly's in it and LL Cool J's in it, and Michael Irvin and who else? I don't think Terry Crews is in this one. But a bunch of other, famous actors that are... So, The Longest Yard is about a football team while Adam Sandler's in jail. Mm-hmm. So, Adam Sandler plays professionally, but then goes to jail. And so now he has to, and he goes to jail for like too many DUIs. Actually, Courtney Cox is his wife in this movie.
Really?
Yeah. It's only, you only see her right at the beginning. Which they always say, oh, so he married Courtney Cox and Jennifer Aniston. Because Jennifer Aniston. Right. But so he goes to jail, and then now the inmates have to play football against the guards. And so like, oh yes, I think Stone Cold's in this movie. There's a bunch of like wrestlers in this movie too. So
no, I'm thinking about another movie.
Okay. Well, it's a great movie. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
I used to watch it all the time, yes.
I think I picked it up and it became a funny one for me or a favorite one for me because you used to play it.
Yeah.
I don't think I had watched it before watching it with you.
Yeah. I watch it all the time. Oh, which comes in? Tracy Morgan.
That's when I was like, was it Chris Rock? Or I was
Chris Rock is in it too. Chris Rock is his best friend.
Okay.
Tracy Morgan plays like the gay inmates.
Yes.
The female inmate, or the gay inmate. Who else? Yeah, there's a bunch. But Chris Rock is the best friend in it. Remember, Chris Rock, spoiler alert. Chris Rock dies in the movie.
Yes.
Like he dies right before they play the game, even though he's the one who hyped him up the whole time. So he can still do it. So it's a great movie, yeah. As long as you're, I'm with you. That's on my list. Okay, I got plenty more. Okay.
What do you have?
All right. Next one I have, again, a little controversial now that we know the full story. Blindside.
Oh, I should have put that on my list. Now you know I used to love that movie.
We're huge Sandra Bullock fans. Mm-hmm. This movie is an amazing movie if you take it at face value.
Yes.
Where they take in this out on this luck black high school football player. And take him in. Oh, sorry, he's not even a football player at the time. He's just a big old guy. They take him in. This white family does, and then he becomes a star football player. But he's very protective, and his job is to protect his family.
How's that grape juice?
After we're done, I'll give you some grape juice.
Okay.
So go tell Mel, wait till we're done. Don't lock the door. Don't lock it. Mercy. Thank you, man.
I want you to tell me that.
So they take him in, and this white family does, Sandra Bullock's family does, and he ends up being a football player, great football player, and he's very protective of the family. But his job on the football field is to protect the quarterback, the quarterback's blind side. So it's a double entendre in the name of the movie. So that's if you take it at face value, the actual backstory behind it is that then he's put on a conservatorship.
Yes.
But he makes it to the NFL. But they still control his money because he's on this conservatorship, even though he signed it when he was way young.
And he never got any of
he didn't get most of his money from playing in the NFL and from the movie.
And books, yeah. And
books and all that. So that's the backstory behind it, which now, you can see how there could be some... And it also plays into, in black movies, we always see that there's a running white savior type of thing. And so some people don't care for that part because it's this white family taking this black person in to become in the house. So...
almost like they took him in just because they knew that he would be a star athlete and stuff.
Yeah, even though in the real life story part of it, that part isn't true, right? They really just took him in. He didn't even know that he was going to be... So there's some controversy there. But yeah, I love the movie.
I like when he said, I never had one of these before. And they were like, what, your own room? He was like, no, a bed. I was like, oh!
You cry and think about it. That is so bad.
I watched that with your mama too.
Oh, well, there we go. There we go. Tears good look. There we go. That makes sense. All right, what else you got?
Gotta kick it up.
What is that? I know that ain't no... But Chili, the movie I got on here. But what is Gotta Kick It Up?
A cheerleading movie from Disney.
Are you talking about... What do I have on here? I wrote it down. Are you talking about... That's not the cheerleading movie. If you're going to choose a cheerleading movie, that's not the one.
Bring It On?
Bring It On is the one.
I should have put that on my list.
Okay, what the deuce has got to kick it up?
It's the Hispanic one with all the cheerleaders, and they couldn't really afford to go to some competition or something, so they were trying to. It's one of the type of store where it's like they have to work twice as hard to be at the level of the other teams, type of thing. So
Never heard of this movie in my life.
Gotta kick it up.
No. I think you made it up. I think you gotta make it up.
Look it up.
Kids, get out of that. Go in the front. Go in the front. Go in the front. Melody.
See, first thing that popped up. Look up. America Ferrero.
Don't act like you know the rest of these people. You don't know none of other people.
She was in stuff.
America Ferrera was in everything. So I know that. You talking about her?
Uh-huh.
Paige. If you're going to do a cheerleading movie, it is Bring It On.
Bring It On was good. But I had already...
Kick it up looking ahead.
I had written down Double Team. And I was like, oh yeah, gotta kick it up.
We're done here. Okay. All right. Next one I have that I really watched. Okay. And then the rest of them I'm just going to put up there. So we're going to just list the rest of them at the same time. We didn't mention Love and Basketball.
That was intentional for me.
Do you like Love and Basketball? What's wrong with Love and Basketball?
So many things.
What? What's wrong with it?
What's
the storyline?
Yeah, I didn't really like it that much.
Okay. Well, I was a fan of Love and Basketball. Okay. Well, let me list the other ones. To your point. Okay.
Wait, you were done with your list?
No, I have a bunch of them already.
Oh.
Okay, so I'll just bring up my next one then, because we was just low on time.
Oh.
But I mean, we ain't gonna do something. I do have a class. I got a class to teach. It's not for 6th grade.
And we have to get all the stuff out these closets.
I feel like you might. So, The Big Green. Now, The Big Green.
Is that soccer?
Yes.
That's the one with the grandmother?
She's not really in it that much. You think it really won't?
No. But for some reason, that's how I remember it.
Your grandmother's barely in the movie. The movie's about soccer at a school.
For one of the little boys.
Yes.
Okay.
Your grandmother's barely in the movie. She comes to the games. But The Big Green, they were not supposed to. It's a school soccer team, just kind of mosh posh. And then one kid is just getting there, or just joining the team. Also, they just get a new coach. There's really a teacher who's a coach. And the police officer who kind of helps with the school, helps the city, helps with the team as well. And so they ended up like doing really well. But that's the storyline. But The Big Green, Disney movie, yeah, it's about soccer, not about the grandma.
Now, when you watch it again and a grandma stands out, you're going to be like, oh, that's what she's talking about.
No, I've watched it a million times. That grandma does not stand out. She's just there. She's in the movie. That's about it. It's like saying, oh, the one with the goat. Yeah, the goat's in the movie. I don't think the goat is the point of the movie. The goat is there. The goat doesn't even kick the ball. The goat doesn't even kick the ball.
Stop downplaying her role.
I can see if it was like Air Bud. Oh, the one with the dog. Gotcha. The Big Green. The one with the grandma. There's a grandma that's there. That's about it. What else you got?
I'm going to move this one up a little bit. Talladega Nights.
Okay, I didn't put that on there. Talladega Nights is a good one. It's a good one. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it as much. It's funny. I watched it a few times. But yeah, it wasn't really my type of comedy growing up. Uh-huh. Once I got older, it's funny.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I don't normally go for a movie like that.
Yeah.
Because it's not my type of comedy, but that movie is hilarious.
Yeah.
And it's not even the racing part for me.
Yeah. It's the Will Ferrell and what you call them dynamic.
Yeah. Because
it's the same thing as Step Brothers, right? They both in that movie.
Yes.
It's just equally as funny and just they're
it's dynamic. Like even down to like the little kids, the son.
Oh yeah.
Everybody was just so funny in the movie.
and all the like the promotion they had at the table.
Mm-hmm.
The wife is hilarious in there too.
Yes.
Yeah, the whole movie. Look, his parents were hilarious. The grandparents. The whole movie was hilarious. Yes, I agree. Yeah. If you're not first, you're last. But I lived my life off that. Oh, well, I don't know what I was saying.
Other than
I have no idea what I was saying. Okay. To that same comedy.
Okay.
Dodgeball. Is you not a fan?
I've never seen the whole movie.
What?
No.
How not?
I never thought it was that entertaining, so I never finished it.
But we watch all the Ben Stiller movies.
I know.
Well, not all of them.
I like Heavyweights.
Heavyweights is hilarious.
Is that a sports movie?
It's a camp movie. It's a come of age story, but it's not really a sports movie per se. It has sports in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'd put Heavyweights on it. But yeah, but Ben Stiller as a side character is hilarious. Dodgeball, you gotta watch Dodgeball, right?
I'm gonna have to I may just have to go back and watch it, like being older now.
Gotcha. Yeah, but he plays pretty much the same character
Mm-hmm.
he plays in Heavyweights.
Really?
Yeah, they say it's like that's him growing up.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but then of course, what you call was a straight man was
Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, Vince Vaughn is which he plays a straight man and everything, but his straight man in comparison to the comic relief of Ben Stiller, it goes.
People talk about his acting, but I like him in those the dumb comedies.
Vince Vaughn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he played a character that that's the character that he's made to play.
Yes.
So he plays it in everything, which is fine, right? Adam Sandler plays the same character in everything.
Right.
Or, sorry, but Denzel plays the same character.
I knew you were gonna say that.
He does. But I mean, but it's a you know, it works. I love it. I don't understand the issue. Okay, yeah, it was Dodgeball. I like Dodgeball. You gotta rewatch it.
Let me see what I have. Shout out to my sister, it's one of her favorites. Coach Carter.
I have Coach Carter on here. Okay, Coach Carter, I like. I rock with Coach
Carter.
I
was like, hold on, what are the black movies?
The black sports movies. We be playing sports all the time. We should be in something both.
Because it was like on nobody's like top list, and I was like, what are the black ones?
Oh, yeah, Coach Carter, I love.
Yeah, I mean, it's always a little sad that we can never have like the fun-loving stories like these.
All right.
But still, the
no, Cool Runnings. So, but go ahead.
Yeah, but still, just a story of overcoming, and especially from where a lot of those kids were from, and like just having people believe in them.
Mm-hmm.
It's a one that pulls on my heartstrings.
And it's based on a true story. Mm-hmm. I'm about to ask what's the quote from it. It's what do you fear the most? Remember and then the dude come in, the one who got kicked off the team, but then he come back and what's your greatest fear?
Oh, what's the rest of it?
My greatest fear is fear itself, and then he goes on to finish the poem.
Oh yeah.
I think that's the quote. Okay. Another one I have is this is on everybody's list. It's a decent movie. I watched it a lot growing up, but that's because that's just what was on. Rudy.
Okay.
I rocks with Rudy. Watching it now as like an older adult, it's a boring movie. It is just really boring if you rewatch it.
It was boring back then.
It was boring back then, but I watched it because it was on.
Yeah.
And it was a good storyline, good story. It's based on a true story, all that good stuff. So, it's a boring movie.
It is one of those movies where it's like, it's not really captivating until the story starts to get really good, which it's kind of towards the end.
Yeah, it's the end. That's how the movie ends.
But yeah.
He gets on the field. That's how the movie ends.
Steven!
Yeah, the slow clap at the the black dude.
Uh-huh.
What's his name? I don't know. He had a bunch of stuff too. Oh, he was he had his own show. Back in that time. Dang, he had his own show that came on when George Jefferson had his own show, Amen. Right. But his show came on.
What?
Okay, all right, okay. First of all, George Jefferson had his own show after Jefferson's.
Mm-mm.
It's called Amen, I think. Okay. Sherman Helmsley.
You call me a wheezy, you know I'm sensitive about my asthma. Remember that on Fresh Prince?
So yeah, amen.
No.
Oh, name of the show is Rock. R-O-C.
Chris Rock?
No, R-O-C. That's the name of the show. Him.
Oh.
He plays the character, Charles S. Dutton. He plays the character in Rudy as well. He's in Rudy as well. He's the black kind of he helps Rudy, stick with it essentially. Because he just works for the team, I think, or something. Oh no, he's like the groundskeeper or something.
Oh, the pianist.
He's like the groundskeeper or something, but he helps Rudy. And he's the one, like, as Rudy's getting on the field, he does like his slow clap and then just walks off.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but anyway, I just remember that scene.
Come on, Black man.
But yeah, Rudy's a good movie. I like Rudy, even though very, very boring.
Okay, we get that it's boring.
Very, very boring, yes.
That's my list.
Oh, okay. Some other ones I have. So Major League.
Oh, I did
2.
have Angels in Outfield, but
I didn't really watch Angels in Outfield. I mean, I watched it like 1-2 times. There's Chris Lloyd in there, so of course I'm gonna watch it. But my baseball movie would be Major League 2. Not Major League. Major League's okay. Major League 2 is hilarious. Now Major League has, both of them have Charlie Sheen. He's like one of the main characters and he's on the team. The first one had Wesley Snipes. The second one had, who was Loving Basketball? What was his name? Who's the main character of Loving Basketball? It's Sanaa Lathan and...
Is it Tay-Diggs?
No, it's not Tay-Diggs.
No, Omar Epps. What's the man?
Omar Epps.
Oh.
Omar Epps plays the same character. They replaced him in Major League 2. But Major League 2 is just, to me, it's a funnier movie. But it's about baseball in Cleveland and how they're trying to make it back, essentially, trying to become relevant again and a good team and all that stuff. You gotta see. I got Major League 2. Okay. I got, I had Coach Carter. Okay. White Man Can't Jump. Dodgeball. Loving Basketball. Sandlot. Cool Runnings. The Big Green. Okay. The last one I have on here that I haven't mentioned is, I guess it's a sports movie, but it's really supposed to be a documentary sports movie. Ali.
Oh, that was good.
Ali was really good. You got Jamie Foxx playing the partner or the other guy. But Ali was just good. Ain't no yawning on the pod. Come on, bro. I was gonna say because you're pregnant. Come on now.
No, I was doing it way before.
That's true. But Ali is the other one I have on here.
Yes, that's a good one. Yeah.
By Muhammad Ali. Yeah. And saw his catches Clay and all that stuff. It's kind of, and then I think before King Richard, Will Smith really embodied Muhammad Ali's persona, similar to how Jamie Foxx did for Ray. I think he actually embodied the actual character.
Good in Ray. Yeah.
Well, he won a Emmy for it, or Oscar for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for Ray. That was Jamie Foxx's Oscar. I don't think he has an EGOT.
I was about to ask that.
I know he has a Grammy. He has but I don't think he has an Emmy.
He has a Tony?
I don't think he has a Tony either. But I know he's capable of getting both of those.
Oh, okay.
But like the Jamie Foxx show wasn't like Emmy nominated. It was like NAACP nominated. I'm just saying. Look, black comedies don't really get Emmys like that.
Those awards mean something too.
I'm not saying they don't. I'm just saying they don't get Emmys because that's more of a, traditionally that's catered to non-black people.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all this. Yeah, that's all this I have. Okay. For the next part of so news of the day. You're pregnant and you look tired. You're still on the podcast. She's like, there's more to this.
Wait.
I thought we did all the movies we need to.
No.
It's a 2-hour pod.
You know how you get a wave of like exhaustion? I think it's because I've been laughing so much. I was like when you finally calm down, it's like, whew.
I had what you asked for, which is, since you're pregnant, baby questions.
Let's go.
Let's try some baby questions. Okay, so that'll be our news of the day.
I don't know these FAQs.
Nah, FAQs. Let's do it.
What's the average weight? Asking me about my experience.
What's the average weight of a newborn?
7 pounds.
7.5 pounds.
Okay.
At what age do most babies start crawling?
Crawling? 6 months?
I was gonna say 9 months. I don't know. 6 to 10 months. Okay, close. Okay. What's the average length of a newborn?
My goodness. 20 inches.
20 inches exactly.
Okay.
Okay. We're not gonna do 5. Okay. What color are most What color are most babies' eyes at birth? Blue or
brown.
It said most babies.
I don't know about most. I know about mine.
Okay. What's the soft spot on a baby's head called?
Fontanelle.
Now you know. Yeah, tight. Okay, last question. How many diapers does this baby use in the first year?
Too many.
That's not a good enough answer. Around 2,500. Okay, last one. What's the most common first
y'all
word?
Make sure y'all watch this podcast now.
2,500 is a lot. It's a lot for 1 year. It's a lot of moolah, baby. Literally. What's the most common first word for babies?
Dada.
You heard me? It better be. Oh, mama on dada. Okay. Sports talk of the week.
Okay.
Kyrie. We just talked about it today.
Oh, yeah. You said he got hurt.
Kyrie got injured. Okay, so he out for the season. Okay. Kyrie plays for...
Lakers.
No. Remember Luka. Last name? Luka what?
Doncic.
Doncic.
Doncic. Oh, I was right.
Yes. Luka Doncic was traded to the Lakers.
Yes.
For...
Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis. Okay. So now he plays with LeBron, but he was traded from where Kyrie played.
Texas.
It's in Texas. Fair. There's like 3 teams in Texas. There's the Houston Rockets, the San Antonio Spurs, and the other.
I thought you were trying to give me the answer.
And the other Texas team. It's not Houston or San Antonio. It's the other city in Texas.
Oh, my new second home, Dallas Mavericks.
There we go. Come on now, you hear me? Boom, boom.
I'm going to a game.
No, you're not. You don't want to be around people.
You don't think Randy going to take me to a game? Probably not.
Doubtful. Okay, Randy's going to take it, so she ain't going to take it. But Kyrie got hurt, so he out for the season. Lakers still rolling. Okay. So Luka and LeBron somehow figured it out. People were saying that they weren't going to figure it out because they kind of play the same position. They're 2 of the greatest minds in NBA. So anyway. And then, unfortunately, the Pelicans are starting to win. Unfortunately.
They can't win?
We need a high draft pick. This season is worthless right now. Why are we winning?
When's the draft?
It's after the season ends. But somewhere in June, late June, early July, I think. But the point is, if the Pelicans were continue to lose, we get a high draft pick. This season is worthless. We're not making the playoffs.
Maybe Mardi Gras slow them down.
They're not in Louisiana during Mardi Gras. You think they're going to have a game during Mardi Gras season? How people going to make it to the game? Traffic bad enough. Make it to parade. Make it to 9 time. By the way, today's Mardi Gras. We at home doing a pod. That's what we do.
Oh, that is today.
That's
Goodness.
today. Yes. We coming. Give me a second. We almost done.
How is it already March? I feel like this year is fine. Well, it's not flying by. It's only March. I'm like, how is it only March? But also, it's only March.
But it's already March. All right. Would you rather?
Stop it.
We're almost done. Just the last part. Okay? What is it, Mel? What happened?
You put all the bowls on here.
No. It stopped recording.
When?
I don't know. The sound's recording there. Okay.
But at least I wasn't at this part yet. At least I wasn't in this part.
Okay. That was up front. We almost done.
I was just trying to put a hand in it like that.
Go up front, Mel. Steven. Steven, go potty.
Cut the light on, Mel.
30, the toilet's right over here.
Why did it stop recording? What happened?
You have space?
Yeah, it's recording now, so I don't know.
Right before this.
All right, would you rather? Would you rather have to travel everywhere? But oh no, we did some of these. Dang, I had the ones we didn't do. All right, would you rather pick up a hitchhiker every time you drive, or never find a seat on public transit?
And never find a seat on public transit. I don't take it anyway.
I knew you was gonna say that because you don't take it. If you had to take public transit, then
I'll stand up, which was probably what I would want to do anyway.
All right, Would you rather always get a flight upgrade or never share the hotel pool with children?
Always get a flight upgrade.
But you don't fly that much. You go to hotels a lot more.
But I don't mind swimming with kids.
Oh.
I might fly more if I knew I was getting an upgrade.
Steven, go down to the bathroom, man. All right. Would you rather have to sleep for 12 hours every night or always have insomnia?
Sleep for 12 hours every night.
12 hours is a lot, baby.
It is.
But it's half of a day.
If you already sleep you're supposed to sleep for 8 hours. That's a few more. It ain't nothing.
No, you get nothing done. You gotta sleep from 8 to 8.
Oh, you look so young. 8 to 8, I feel like people do sleep from 8 to 8.
No one sleeps from 8 to 8.
You don't think so?
Never. If they go to sleep at 8, they're waking up at like 6 in the morning, 5 in the morning, 4 in the morning.
And that feels better than insomnia.
No, I always have insomnia anyway, so I'll take that.
I suffer from the pregnancy insomnia, and it was driving me crazy.
Would you rather eat snail mucus flavored ice cream or lick an ice pop made of swamp water?
We did this one. I said swamp water.
I know. I think we did. Okay.
30.
Thank you for watching. Listen to that episode of Taking the Stage. Have a good one. Say bye.
I'm back.
Say bye.
Sorry, y'all. Bye.
Hey, what about me? Bye.
Go take that wig off.
Bye. Come up here.
Wait, get off mommy lap. Let mommy get up.
Hold on, what? Hold on.
Oh, so I tried to look for this movie, I think, that you mentioned.
Oh, gotta kick it up. And look, oh no, Juveniles in the beginning.
And then go over.
What happened?
Hey podcasters, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. You can also listen to our audio podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Have a